Hello everybody, it's Bronze Bro, welcome back to Doki Doki Encore. Now, last part, we decided to be with Monika for today's Literature Club meeting instead of Sayori. Things got a little, mixed between the two, but I want to see what happens. I don't know about you guys, I'm really excited for this mod. So without further ado, let's just bow right back into it. We all take our seats at the front of the room, with Monika standing right in front of us. Okay everyone, here's the news. Starting next week, the Student Newspaper and Photography Club are going to be going around and doing a profile on all the different clubs. It's part of their biannual Meet the Clubs piece that they do every semester. As of now, they're scheduled to meet us to do their piece next Monday, so I was hoping that we could think of something that'll really show off the club. Natsuki audibly groans. Is this going to be like the festival again? Monika seems a bit taken aback by this, but she tries to shrug it off. No, not really. We won't have anyone performing. We won't have to be performing for anyone this time, and I certainly don't think we'll need to put in the same level of preparation for this to comprehend to the festival, or compared to the festival. But I would appreciate it if we could at least come up with something nice that'll show off the club. Everyone takes a moment to collect their thoughts. What the hell? I've never seen that, okay. Oh my god. That looks... Oh, I'm sorry. That looks so weird. Sayori closing her eyes. Like that. I don't know why, that just looks strange. I don't think Sayori closes her eyes in the game, so that looks a little odd. But, you can only do with so much you've got. After a moment of silence, Yuri is the first to speak up. You know, I did happen to keep the welcome banner we made for the festival. I just need to find it. It's somewhere in my house. I wouldn't mind baking cupcakes again. Turns out Bronze isn't that bad of a cook. She says that directly looking at me. Natsuki certainly isn't letting what just happened between me and Monika go. I try to move past the sudden awkwardness. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Nat. Natsuki looks at me with a puzzled look. Nat? Where'd that come from? I don't know. I thought it'd be cute if I gave you a little nickname. Normally Natsuki would shoot me an irritated look before proclaiming to everyone that she isn't cute. This time she doesn't even look like she knows how to get properly mad at me. She tries to pout, but I can tell she's forcibly trying to hold back a grin. Are you implying that I'm cute? And if I was? Natsuki suddenly looks off in another direction, only becoming more flustered. After about a moment, she turns back to face me, no longer able to contain her grin. I'll let that slide, just this once. Sayori once again shoots me the same quizzical glance she gave me yesterday when Natsuki brought up the time we spent together last Sunday. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to resolve all of this and tell Natsuki that I'm with Sayori, as well as tell Sayori everything that happened between me and Natsuki on Sunday. Hopefully that would put her mind to rest. Thankfully, Monika comes in to seemingly save the situation. I could type up a summary of what we can do on a day-to-day basis and write some things down for what we can tell the newspaper. Oh, I know what I can do! Everyone turns to Sayori. I can go to the library and get some books for us to read. I think it'd look good for when they take pictures of us. Great call, Sayori. As for you, Bronze, do you have any ideas? Take a few moments to think to myself. Suddenly, I got an idea. Well, I can bring in some famous poems that we could also use for the photo ops. I think it'd be great to show off that there's more to literature than just books. Heck, maybe we can even use some of our poems as well. I can organize them together like Monika did, but I'll need everyone else's poems. Everyone pauses to reflect on what I just said. I think Yuri has the deepest thought out of everybody. That's a good idea, Bronze. I'll hand you all my stuff tomorrow if that's okay with you. That's perfectly fine. I have all my poems back at my place. I can give them to you later. Same here. I'll give them to you at tomorrow's meeting, Bronze. I think I have mine with me. Let me check. Natsuki searches through her bag and retrieves a small stack of papers. Here you go. That should be everything. Natsuki hands me her poems. Thanks, Natsuki. Okay, everyone. You know what to do. That concludes today's meeting. Be sure to find your poems and give them to Bronze. Everyone begins packing their things, mostly talking about their levels of excitement for the upcoming event. As I think to myself, this would probably be the first time I've ever been interviewed by our school's newspaper or anything. I know Monika's been interviewed before, and somehow Sayori has been interviewed before as well, but I guess for Natsuki, Yuri, and I, this will be our first time. I feel my anxiety start to rise as I think about it. My train of thought ends as I feel a tap on my shoulder. Ready to walk home, Bronze? Yep, let's go. After I finish packing my things, Sayori and I wave goodbye to the others as we head out to start our walk home. Whew, this is not gonna be well. Oh, there's no music. This isn't gonna go well. Oh no. On the way back home, Sayori barely says anything. let alone even look at me, but when she does, she usually shoots me an irritated or disappointed look. I completely screwed up. I shouldn't have gotten so close to Monika like that, even though I apologized to her for getting so close to Monika. I still feel incredibly guilty. It's not like I intended for any of that to happen, and I still feel like Sayori didn't really accept my apology either. I really need to fix this before things between us get worse. Hey, Bronze. Yeah? I'm half expecting her to bring up what happened. I think I know where my poems are, so if you want it, I can stop by later. In my constant state of weariness since the club, I almost forgot about the poems. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. I'll see you later then, right? Yeah, sure. Alright. I'll see you in a bit. Sayori walks to her house and shuts the door behind her. She didn't give me her usual hug. Well, hopefully I can fix things with Sayori when she comes over. Oh, I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no. No, Sayori. Why did I spend time with Monika? I drop my book bag in the middle of my room and change out of my uniform. I begin looking through the messy stack of papers on my desk in an attempt to find the poems I wrote. I just hope I didn't accidentally throw them away. Come on, they gotta be here somewhere. Aha! There they are! I pull my poems out of my stack and start organizing them a little. Reading through them, I see how far I progressed as a writer. My more recent poems certainly seem more developed and structured compared to the first poem I wrote. Guess Monika was right. I am getting better. I guess all her motivation finally rubbed off on me, though I can't forget that Sayori was my inspiration for a lot of these. I put down my poems and go to my bag to retrieve Natsuki's poems, which I put right next to mine. I noticed that in Natsuki's stack of poems there's a pink piece of paper. I don't remember Natsuki ever writing her poems down on pink paper. Maybe she accidentally gave me something. Before I can investigate further, I hear my doorbell ring. Wow, Sayori was a lot quicker than I thought she'd be. I go downstairs to let Sayori in. Oh no. I open the door to see Sayori. Okay, good. I thought it'd be someone else. Whew, man. I open the door to see Sayori standing outside with her poems. Hey, Bronze, I found them. She proudly hands me them. That's awesome. Thank you, Sayori. You're the best. Sayori blushes at my compliment. So, wanna come in? Yeah, I'd love to. Awesome. I let Sayori into my house. I put Sayori's poems on the dining room table and join her in the living room. So, what exactly do you want to do? It's been a while since we've got to spend a lot of time together. I've definitely got more than a few ideas in mind. Oh? And what would they be? She looks at me quizzically, an obvious sense of intrigue in her eyes. Well, let me show you. Sayori shoots me a disapproving look. Show me what, Bronze? Didn't you already get your chance to do that with Monika earlier? My jaw drops. Sayori's never been passive-aggressive, let alone aggressive with me before. I mean, when I was with you in the club yesterday, I felt better about everything. But this? I feel my heart sink into my stomach as I feel the guilt from earlier return. Look, I'm really, really sorry about what happened earlier. What I did was wrong, even though I didn't initiate what happened. In all honesty, I was caught off guard when Monika got up to me like that. And at the time, I just didn't know what to do. I felt stuck. I could have handled that better, and I should have. I know I apologized for earlier, but you didn't really seem to accept it. So I just hope we can move past this. Sayori looks off before letting off a big sigh. I didn't really want to say anything because I didn't want to cause problems back there. But Bronze, I'm very disappointed in you. I know. I was having a hard time earlier in seeing you with Monika like that. It really, really hurt, Bronze. Sayori's on the verge of breaking down and crying right in front of me. This is all my fault. Sayori, even if you don't believe me, just know that I'd never do anything to hurt you. I didn't go up to Monika with the intention I'd be in her arms like that, I swear. You're my girlfriend, and I love you, and will only love you. Or only love you. That's my promise to you. Sayori takes a moment to compose herself. I believe you, Bronze, and I forgive you. I'm surprised Monika would do something like that. Didn't you tell her we were dating? No. Wait, did I say that? Oh, didn't you tell her we were dating? No. I didn't even know she knew. Strange. It's not like she was eavesdropping on us when I told you. Maybe she just saw us one time and assumed. Or maybe she saw us one time and assumed? Wait, that wouldn't make sense. Suddenly, it hits me. She did say something rather strange before the festival, though. What'd she say? I remember her just saying that she's glad I took responsibility for you. Especially given that exchange you had with her yesterday. And then something like, I'm glad you didn't leave her hanging this time. What? Oh, I thought you said after the festival, my bad. I like how Sayori's expressions change with the text dialogue. That's really fitting. Did she say anything else? Yeah, I suddenly remembered what I wanted to do. Ooh, man. This is good. Remember when we had that big debate over who got more gold trophies in Mario Kart when we were little? What? Mario Kart? Sayori pauses to remember. Yeah? Why? I think it's time to settle that debate again. Sayori giggles at my suggestion. Alright, Bronze, I'll warn you though, I won't hold back. I would whip Sayori's ass in Mario Kart. Like, no regrets. All friendships. If people have seen the Mario Olympics and other YouTube series of mine, you know, whenever it comes to Mario-based games, all friendships are thrown aside for the sake of Mario Party and Mario Kart. That's how I am, especially with games that involve, like Mario Party and Mario Kart. Smash Brothers is the biggest one, though, but I'm getting off topic. She manages to say that in a both playful and ominous tone. Growing up, Sayori and I had a bit of an annual competition to see who could get the most gold trophies in Mario Kart. Every so often, we would trade the winning title, but I remember that I barely beat her out last time. We also had a tradition where the loser would have to pay for the winner's ice cream at Gamaya's? Or Jamaya's? I don't know. Usually when Sayori would win, she'd get the most ridiculously expensive sundae, almost as a way to rub it in that she won. Usually I'd be humble to get something cheap. A power on my Wii. He still owns a Wii in 2019? Well, given I still own a Wii, I can't have any room to talk. Hell, I've got a Wii U right in front of me, and no one has a Wii U. Pound on my Wii and hand her one of the controllers. Seeing Mario Kart boot up on the screen again triggers a flood of memories from my childhood. It's been years since I played this game, and even longer since Sayori and I have played it together. I wish I had a girl that I could play Mario Kart with like Sayori. But then again, I think we all do. My skills are probably a little rusty, but I hope hers are as well. What map should we play first? Sayori shoots me a sly look. How about... Oh, no! Oh. How about Rainbow Road? Everyone's least favorite track in Mario Kart. Except mine. I love Mario Kart Rainbow Road on any Mario Kart game because I whip everyone's ass in it. You really think we should start off with that map considering how long it's been? Only reason I even remember is because of how frustrating it was. Depends on the Mario Kart, depends on how frustrating Rainbow Road is. It still should be fun. Or it could still be fun, unless you're too chicken. Alright, you're on. As we sit there choosing our racers, I decided to go with my old man, main Luigi. So I expected Sayori chooses Daisy, her all-time favorite. Okay. Was not expecting that, and especially this Rainbow Road Doki remix. Well, here we go. I mean, here we go. Good luck, Bronze. That didn't make sense. He was baby Luigi, now he's Luigi. There's his thought. The first thing I do is file off right off the map with Sayori quickly following. Now you see why I always hated this map? Yeah, but this is still pretty fun. A smile manages to form across my face. Sayori's always been able to find the joy in almost anything. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to say something about this. You transitioned from Mario Kart Wii to Mario Kart 8. And then you have a really bad PNG of Daisy? Oh my god, that's... Like, they could have... Okay, I don't mean to criticize, but they could have done... Man, this is still the demo, so a lot's gonna change between the demo and the full release. They could do like 2 players on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Hell, they can even ask me. I own Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. They could ask me, and I could have Mario Kart, or I could have take screenshots and send it to them of Daisy right behind me playing as Luigi. You guys, if you were watching this, I could do that more than welcome to, because this, I'm sorry, this does not look good. Well, early on, Sayori and I traded leads for first place. After a while, I'm able to stay first fairly comfortably. Of course, that means I've always been getting bombarded with red shells. Why do you have so many red shells? The farther you are from first place, the better your items you get. Oh yeah, I need to play this more. Sayori lets out a giggle as she throws out another red shell that nearly hits me. Nice try. However, as soon as I say that, Sayori is able to pass me. Thank you! Sayori and I continue to trade leads for most of the first 2 laps. Neither of us able to gain much distance on each other before the other takes the lead again. Finally, it comes down to the last stretch of the race. I'm barely in first. I can almost see the finish line. Oh, man. Even Metal Mario is the actual thing from the game. Seemingly out of nowhere, one of the NPC players starts to catch up to us. In the blink of an eye, the NPC passes Sayori and is right on my tail. I don't need 2 things to worry about. Well, it's time to use the shells I have been saving for the end. I start throwing out my shells randomly in an effort to get the NPC and Sayori off my tail. The first shell hits the NPC successfully. Its cart quickly spirals out of control before promptly falling off the map. However, Sayori's ready to dodge the other shells I threw. I look to see that I still have 1 left, with the finish line only about 10 seconds away, and with Sayori and I neck and neck, it's now or never that I use my last shell. Take this! And to set desperation, I throw my last shell out randomly. However, I come to regret that decision rather quickly. Oh crap, no! And somehow I ended up hitting myself with the shell I just threw. Before I know it, Sayori passes me and wins the race. Yay, I won! I sit there absolutely stunned. I just cost myself the game. Looks like it'll buy me my favorite Sunday again. Oh no, not if I have anything to say about it. I playfully tackle her to the floor. She giggles as she tries to get up, but fortunately I'm too strong for her. Aww. That is a very familiar looking CG image. Hey, no fair, meanie, you promised. Sayori playfully pouts at me while giving me puppy eyes. Under most circumstances, they really wouldn't work on me, but for some reason today, they're super effective. I know, I'm gonna buy whatever you want. I'm just messing with you, Sayori. Sayori shoots me a look of relief. So when do I get my ice cream? As soon as you can get up. Sayori manages to put up a good effort to get up, but again, I'm too strong for her. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Sayori? Neither have you, Bronze. What do you mean? You've always been that brash, funny guy next door who always has his head in the clouds. You've always been so kind to me, even if I don't think I deserve it. You've always looked out for me. I can hear Sayori's voice starting to break. You always help me when I'm feeling down, even if you don't realize that. Trying my best not to blush, eventually I break and crack a wide grin at her. You're the reason I even get up out of bed in the morning, Bronze. You're the reason I can feel happiness and joy in my life. You're the reason I'm even alive. Even when I'm at my lowest point, when my rain clouds just pour on me. You're the sunshine that I need to break them away. I see now that I'm the luckiest girl in the world to have you as my boyfriend. I see tears start to swell up in Sayori's eyes. Listening to Sayori say that really hits me hard inside. I'm the reason she's alive. There's no way she would, she would never. Before I could finish my train of thought, Sayori inches her face closer to mine. Bronze, Sayori's lips suddenly meet mine. Despite the sudden shock, I manage to return her kiss. Our lips interlocking. The taste of peach fills my mouth as our lips push back against each other. The smell of cinnamon radiating from her hair seems to put me in a trance. Wait, the taste of peach? She went as Daisy! Sorry. I pull back and lock eyes with Sayori, as she lays there with bated breath. There's a minute of silence between us as we get lost in each other's eyes. Finally, I decide to break the silence. So, I guess you won. Yeah, I won fair and square. I get off Sayori and help her up. Well, I think that's enough video games for one day. Want to see what's on TV? Yeah, sure. We spend the next few hours watching some old movies and cuddling. Eventually the sun sets and it starts to get dark out. Well, I better head back and start getting ready for tomorrow. Yeah, bummer that the day went by so fast. Yeah, but I'll see you tomorrow, Bronze. I had so much fun with you today. I did too, Sayori. I'll see you tomorrow. Sayori gives me one more hug before leaving to go back to her house. As she shuts the door, I collapse back onto my couch, exhausted by today's events. We finally kissed. I still can't believe it. I should have seen it coming, but I'm surprised with just how well my relationship with Sayori is coming along. Even if I have no idea what I'm doing, this is getting good. Or maybe this was Sayori's, this is what Sayori needed all along? She just wanted to be around me again? Am I really the answer to all her problems? Then again, I don't really know just how deep her problems run. And if she's always having rain clouds when I'm not around her, well, she should be able to talk to her problems with someone else, not just me. I'm not even entirely sure if I'm the only one who knows about her problems as well. You're not. Trust me, you're not. Her parents know about this, right? Probably not. Then again, Sayori's dad really isn't around too much because of his work. And her mom moved back to the countryside following that divorce. Unless Monika knows, I might be the only one she's told. I could try being around her as much as I can, but I can't be there for her 24/7, especially if my plans for the summer still end up happening. What plans? Guess I'll have to figure something out then. Still, it was nice to spend more time around her today. Shit. Hopefully she'll be fine for the rest of the night. I flip back on the TV and watch a few more shows before grabbing Sayori's poems off the dining room table and heading up to my room. Oh boy. This is gonna get good. After grabbing Sayori's poems from the dining table, I put her stack right next to my Natsuki's. I remembered that there was something in Natsuki's stack that stood out to me. After comparing all three stacks, I see Sayori's stack is completely identical to mine. Natsuki's stack is the only one that has a pink piece of paper. I begin to look through Natsuki's stack. Looking through her poems, I can't help but be reminded of the first time we shared our work. I always found joy in reading her poems. They're so simple, yet they're just as hard-hitting as Monika's, Sayori's, and Yuri's. Not to mention, I always found her word choice to be cute and adorable. It really does suit her, even if she won't admit it. Through my train of thought, one of the pieces of paper escapes my grip. Put the poems on my desk and bend down to grab the stray paper. I look at the title. I don't remember reading this one. Oh no! My day with you was perfect, it's true. You and I, preparing sweets. Who could have known I'd be swept off my feet? Baking with you broke down my walls. I just hope I wasn't the only one to fall. Ever since that day, I felt a connection. I can't hide anymore. This is my confession. I love you more than words can say. All thanks to our special day. Love, Natsuki. Oh no! I'm gonna have to do a lot of playthroughs of this. This is gonna get tense really quickly. Oh, shit! She likes me? I get assaulted with a barrage of emotions as I try to come to terms with the situation I've just found myself in. I have no idea how I should handle this, not to mention Natsuki probably knows I've read it by this point. Did she give this to me on purpose? There's no way she would have accidentally given this to me. I'm guessing Sayori's paper would have been blue. Monika's would have... Or no, Monika probably doesn't have a poem. Yuri's would have been purple, I'm guessing. What do? Put the poem back in the stack, put my pajamas on and lay on my bed. Do I tell Sayori? How will she feel about this? What am I going to do? Do I talk to Natsuki about this tomorrow, or do I let her come to me? Through the millions of scenarios that play out in my head, my mind eventually wears me down and I drift into an uneasy sleep. Oh boy, here we go. I open. Oh! We're at this point in the game, aren't we? Here we go. I open my eyes to find myself in a dark, empty space. Yup, this is it. What? I quickly get up and look around. I see nothing but darkness for what must be miles on end. My only source of light are tiny white dots that are scattered across the horizon. Wait a minute. Am I in space? But I can breathe. Things are going well for once. Or things are actually going well for once. A familiar voice echoes throughout the oblivion. That voice. It's back again. Why? You actually listened to me. Good job. Things are starting to go smoothly now. Things are starting to go smoothly now. Well, almost smoothly. That little toothpick's love letter does make things a little more complicated than they need to be. But I don't think it'll matter too much. And another thing. Stop spending so much time around that hopeless moron. In fact, don't tell her anything. Keep your mouth shut. The more you tell her, the greater chance she'll realize what this world truly is. And it'll make what I need to do needlessly more difficult. I didn't want to intervene when you were talking with Sayori earlier, but you really left me no choice. The only collateral damage was that I had to redirect you to another version of your conversation with Sayori, which did result in a bit of a minor setback for our plans, but nothing that can't be fixed later. If I could just get rid of Sayori right now, this would be so much easier. We don't need her, she's useless. She's dumb enough to believe that people actually want her around. But I know you won't mess up our progress for those losers, and I almost thought my backup plan wasn't going to work. But I just can't wait to be in your arms and... Sorry, I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. All good things come with patience. I can't wait for tomorrow. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep spending time with me and I'll be all yours in no time. Until next time, my love. I gasped for and propped myself up quickly. What was that? I feel a chill rack my entire body as I shiver violently. Why am I so cold? It's not like I keep my room freezing. Am I sick? I clutch my forehead to feel I'm coming down with a fever. No. And the rest of me feels fine. What's going on with me? Yesterday I woke up sweaty and feel like I was choking. Now I wake up cold? Well, better than yesterday, I guess. And at least this time I didn't get to see something bad happening to Sayori. After a few minutes I stopped shivering and looked at the clock. Great, I don't have to be up for another hour. Well, I could try falling back asleep, but if I do, I won't. Won't that voice still be there? Will I still see something horrible this time? This keeps happening, I'm probably going to get I'm probably going to need a psychiatrist. I don't feel like getting out of bed yet, so I just spend the rest of the time staring at the ceiling. Though the memories of my dreams slowly creep back into my mind. What does it want with me? What's with these dreams? Why was that voice not thanking me for trying to scold me for something? And what the hell does it mean by keep doing what you're doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Thankfully, before I can think longer about it, my alarm sounds off. I sigh to myself as I walk over to silence my alarm and go about my daily morning routine of getting ready for school. Okay, so I was going to start the video right there, but after talking with the developer of the mod, he said there's only about 5 more minutes left in the demo, so I just cut out the end off or the outro for this video and decided to just go a couple more minutes. After finishing my morning routine, I head downstairs in my kitchen. I'm not particularly hungry, so I decided to just take myself a fruit bowl for breakfast. While making it, I send Sayori a text to let her know that I'm up and she doesn't need me to come wake me up again. Surprisingly, she responds back rather quickly and tells me that she's already waiting outside for me. I reply back that I'll meet her as soon as I can, and I'll meet her as soon as I'm done with my breakfast. As I'm eating, I'm coming to the realization that I'll probably be getting everyone else's poems today. I'm still uncertain if this is even a good idea for me to talk to Natsuki about what she gave me. What am I even supposed to say to her? And I still don't even know how to put it to Sayori. There's no telling how she'll react. And if I tell anyone else, I'll feel like that'll just make the situation more complicated. And Yuri probably won't be of much help either. Maybe I can ask Monika, maybe she knows how to handle this. I sigh to myself as I pop up the last piece of watermelon into my mouth, grab my pack, and head outside to meet Sayori. Sayori's already standing by the adjacent sidewalk to my house. Hey, Bronze! She beams joyfully at me. Looks like you woke up on the right side of the bed today. Sayori manages a small laugh. Well, it's a Wednesday, which means it's only 2 more days until Friday. I forgot how much you love Fridays. Well, not as much as I love you. I feel my face turn red with embarrassment. Aww. Sayori! Yeah? I'm barely able to contain my grin as I figure out the best way to respond. Just come here. I take Sayori into my arms and squeeze her tightly. You little I suddenly feel a sharp pain in my forehead. Sayori immediately takes notice. Bronze, you okay? It's nothing. The pain just gets worse as I say that. I end up having to take a step back from Sayori as I clutch my forehead tighter. Just give me a second. After a few moments, the pain subsides. Bronze, what's wrong? It's just a headache, don't worry about it. Was it really just a headache, though? You look like you were in a lot of pain. Yeah, but it's gone now. No need to raise a fuss over it, right? I mean, I worry about you, Bronze. I want you to be okay. Were you feeling like this yesterday? I don't want Sayori to be more worried about me, but I know that I can't hide anything from her for very long. I feel guilty about not opening up about my own hardships to Sayori when she's done with me. But she can always get worked up when there's something wrong, like she is now. Maybe getting these weird dreams off my chest might ease my mind a little. Or make them worse. Reluctantly, oh man. See, I think next playthrough, I'm gonna go through, Monika's route. And see what I get out of that. And then I'm going to, pick that I went, Sunday with Yuri to get a little bit more out of this, demo. And then the full playthrough, I'll get every single piece I can. But right now, I'm gonna stay the Sayori route. Despite me messing up yesterday, I'm gonna tell Sayori. I decide to tell her. The past 2 nights, I've had these awful nightmares. I have no idea what's causing them. Do you want to talk about it? My words get caught in the back of my throat. An overwhelming feeling of dread washes over me. This feeling. Somehow this is worse than this morning. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Bronze? Hearing Sayori's voice relieves the near crippling dread. Sayori, last night I've been having these weird dreams lately. In my dreams there's been this really strange voice that's been telling me to pursue it. I think it's telling me to stay away from you guys for some reason. I have no idea why. I know it was just a dream, but it feels too real for some reason. It keeps telling me to keep doing what I'm doing and that it has plans for us. Oh no. Oh, that look. That's not good. Plans? Uh-oh. Well, I gotta say, it's got my attention. Agent Gold. Artists. Oh, hey, shout out to Agent Gold. He's one of my YouTube friends. And Ploxmaster. If I missed anybody else, I'm sorry. Those are just the first two that got my attention. I wonder if Spaghetto's in this. Daniel Kruger, Angelic Beast, you're really damn good at this. Okay, I didn't experience that. Okay, I gotta admit, that looked pretty bad. I'm kidding. This is actually pretty nice. After Zero Monika. Oh, I'm in the special thanks! Look at that! Lifesaver, Ancient Gold. Yeah, Doki Doki the Festival was really damn good. And then Monika After Story, I also played Monika After Story as well. I've not played Exit Music, I've really wanted to play it. There's Monika. That one was really nice. Backgrounds used. Okay. But, while this is happening, I gotta say, this is a really nice mod, really well made. Especially the shout-out I got. But, it's got good potential to it. I'm glad I was interested in it when it first was announced. Because this is so good. Of course, Doki Doki Forever is a really nice song, if you haven't heard about it. It's really nice. But I'm definitely going to do another playthrough of the demo, going through Monika's route to see if there's anything different. And of course, I'm going to say that I didn't love Sayori. Sadly, I'm going to say that. And then I'm going to pick the Yuri that I spent Sunday with her. And then I'll just see what Monika does. Sprites used. Monika cute. I had no idea Agent Gold did so damn much. To the player, I want to thank you for taking the time to try out this demo. I hope you enjoyed playing it, and I hope the experience was well worth it. Even though this is just a demo, I do hope it gave you enough of a taste for what the final product would look like. The development process for making what you just played certainly took longer than we intended, roughly 8 months in total. I will be working with my development staff to ensure that full release comes as swiftly as possible, and we are all eager to hear feedback from you and the rest of the community on what you thought of the demo. Any advice you have will be greatly appreciated. I talked with him, with the developer, about the Mario Kart scene, and I told him, he said those are temporary, and I said, dude, if you need some help, I'll give you some high-ass quality images. I spit all over my keyboard. That said, I couldn't have pulled it off with the development team, I couldn't have pulled off the development of this mod all on my own, whether it be assistance with the writing, CGs, music, coding, advice, or just support in general. I'm incredibly grateful for all the help I've received in turning this project from just an idea into reality. I never thought I would have ever stepped into the world of modding or playing a seamlessly cute anime-style romance novel last summer, but I'm glad I did. I've learned a lot during this incredible journey, and I'm sure there are still many more lessons to be learned as we move towards full release. In the meantime, I highly encourage you to go back and go down the other routes, maybe even mix and match your own choices a little. We tried to make this mod as immersive and interactive as we could so that we can ultimately give you the ending that gives you the most satisfaction and closure, however that they may be. I think may and be need to be separate words, however that they may be. Yeah, I think they do. I don't know. If you want to follow for updates, I try to post updates on DDLC mods, Reddit, weekly. I also have Discord, the link is in a text file, and I highly encourage you to join. So one last time, before this letter gets any longer on the demo development, thank you for playing, thank you to my development staff and contributions for the great content you provided to make this a high quality of a demo as possible. And special thanks to the DDLC community for supporting and inspiring me to go ahead and make this project. There's more to come from me with Encore and other projects. Andrew J. Stradell, director and creator, Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, Andrew, I think I know his Discord name, but this is a really good mod, Andrew, if you're watching this. There's a lot of, my schedule's really busy lately, but I will definitely try to help you with this mod as much as I can. There's a few spelling mistakes, but those will probably be easily noticed. I want to develop to this mod as much as I can, because, like I always say, I get out of mods so much. Like, the last time I made a DDLC mod video was, I'd say, a little over 3 months ago, as of recording this video, so I definitely want to get back into the DDLC modded community, because this game means so damn much to me. But, if you guys want to see more mods and videos like this, just let me know down in the comments below. And thanks, Andrew, for making this mod a reality, because it's really good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and of course, thank you all for watching. I didn't intend to do the outro whenever the music ended, but oh well. Talk about coincidence.